Hey y'all, Zach here, and in today's video, I'm going to be sharing my 2026 goals, right? And what I plan on, accomplishing this upcoming summer. And yeah, I just want to start, sharing more insights with my community because again, you guys are my community, and I just love doing this, right? Before we get into today's video though, I would like to quickly shout out my workout program. Again, this is a program I designed myself, and it helped me get to a 405 bench, a 635-pound deadlift, and a soon-to-be 500-pound squat, all naturally. And again, all for the price of $5. All right, back to today's video. So getting straight into it, the first thing I want to get into or to accomplish is just total body recomposition, right? Get leaner while also getting stronger, or at least maintaining my strength, right? I'm doing one pretty decently. Like, I'm getting leaner for sure. About 2 to 3 weeks ago, my end of day body weight was about 225, which means like if I were to wake up in the morning with no food or anything, I was probably about 220 pounds. And now, like, fast forward, your boy's weighing about 214 pounds in the beginning of the day, obviously. So that's pretty cool. I've obviously noticed a pretty decent dip in my strength though, right? Again, 315 used to look like air for me. I mean, like, here's an example of this. And this morning I was benching and 315 was a struggle for 3, right? Here's a video of me doing that right here. Fuck this. Fuck this. So, I'm at least halfway there with the total body recomp. Like, I'm looking good. I don't look as flat as I usually do, right? I mean, here's a video of me about 4 weeks ago, looking a lot more fluffier than I do now. Right, and here's a video of me like today, right? Like, I just got done recording it today. Right, as you can tell, I'm a lot more, I wouldn't say a lot more aesthetically pleasing, but I am, there's a noticeable difference in body fat, right? I'm obviously flushing out a lot more the water than fluids, so I'm looking a little bit more drier. I wouldn't say like, stage ready or anything, but there have been improvements, and I'm pretty ecstatic about that, right? So I still have a lot more, ways to go. Again, I'm 214 right now, and I kind of want to get to maybe 205 or just probably 210, because apparently at my body weight, at my height, I'm 6'4", and to get to a 10% body fat for me, I have to be at like 210 or 212 or something like that. I do remember when I was at 205, I was pretty peeled, right? I mean, here's a video of me just flexing my abs at 205. Right. I might want to get back to that, but then again, that's a part where like my strength will 100% like be crippled, right? But it was kind of cool when I did an aggressive cut like that, and I started refeeding, like eating a lot more carbs. My strength was coming back like insanely well while staying like pretty lean, right? My muscles were being, replenished with the carbs. The glycogen was being topped off, and my lifts were improving. So that was pretty cool. But this cut I'm doing is a lot more, moderate, not as aggressive. I'm leaning out, but I am like upping the Stairmaster significantly, which is obviously accumulating fatigue and probably one of the biggest reasons why my strength has gone down, especially with the bench press, right? Deadlifts and squats, I wouldn't say too much have gone down. If not, they'd probably stayed the same or maybe slightly improved, right? I've never really tested out my squat that much. I do plan on squatting pretty heavy this Friday. And another goal of mine, number 2, is getting a bigger squat. I want a 500-pound squat, but obviously in the back of my head, how is this going to work if you are cutting, right? Again, I'm not cutting aggressively, but I am cutting, right? Which can dip into my strength, which it already is. But with my legs being a bigger muscle group and able to withstand a lot more, like squat and deadlifts usually aren't affected too much by cutting like moderate weight, as long as it's, you're not losing like 5 pounds per week or something. I should be able to increase my strength. Again, going back to number one, biggest goal is to get stronger, right? Just overall total body recomp. But I would love to get to a 500-pound squat. I think for me, that would probably be one of the most impressive lifts. Obviously, 405 isn't getting topped by anything, but a 405 bench, a 635-pound deadlift, and a 500-pound squat would be a pretty sick total, especially if I just started, like I started squatting about 3 months ago, right? And I'm already at like 440, 445 right now. I haven't really tested. Last time I went for it, it was a 425-pound squat, and that was like an RPE of 8. I don't think it was a PR. I mean, you let me know if it was a PR. It was this video right here. Right. So yeah, I want a 500-pound squat and pretty much get stronger, right? Another goal of mine, number 3, is I want to increase my overhead press to 225. If you haven't watched my, overhead press sequels, it's just pretty much kind of shitting on myself, right? It's like this motherfucking bench 405, but he can't overhead press like 225. And again, 225 is an insanely impressive amount of weight. A lot of people can't overhead press 225, and they've been in the gym for a pretty long time, right? But with someone with a 405 bench, you'd expect him to be at least in the 200s. Your boy is currently at 190. I haven't really tested it out, and I haven't really overhead pressed that often, honestly. I'm going to go overhead press tomorrow. Probably not take it as heavy because this week I have been just hammering my shoulders. And again, like accumulation of fatigue with me doing a lot of cardio is catching up to me. But I'm going to do it just to do it, bro. Do it for you guys. I love you guys. So again, number 3 is just increase my overhead press. The goal is 225. And yeah, that'd be super dope. A number 4 goal is, let me see. Just get bigger triceps. I guess that kind of goes with number 1. Did I say number 3 and number 4? Oh, this would be number 4. Oh, I'm so stupid, bro. I'm sorry. Number 4 would be getting bigger triceps, right? Again, that would probably go back with number 1 with total body recomp, get leaner, get stronger. But I really want some bigger triceps and just bigger arms too. I've noticed like with my body, it's probably one of my biggest, weakest points. Weakest points. That didn't sound right. Okay. But yeah, I don't really care for it, right? I'm more chest dominant, which I love and a lot of people actually prefer. But I want some bigger arms, right? Again, when I like do a back double bi, you can see my arms are in like pretty lacking, right? Like here's a picture, right? The back is just pretty much, taking the whole show, right? Which is what you want. But again, you want your biceps and your arms to at least match your back. And I think in my personal opinion, it is lacking. So that's another goal of mine. To get bigger triceps and bigger biceps. Another goal is to get bigger quads, and we're doing that pretty well right now. If I do say so myself, I think I am getting bigger quads for the most part, and this is just me implementing a low bar squat and just going crazier on hack squats. And I've noticed my quads have been a lot more sore than usual, which probably, it could be multiple various reasons. I mean, it's me going hard every 2 days out of the week. Because again, one of my biggest things is I want a quad dominant physique, right? Obviously balanced out with good hamstrings, but I think I have pretty decent quad insertions, and I can only imagine what happens when it is freaking, just thicker and bigger, right? And another thing is I do need to go harder on the adductors. Remember, do your adductors. It's pretty much what makes your quad look thicker, right? A lot of people are lacking on that. It's probably because they don't want to get on the sus machine, right? They don't want to get on the leg opener 3000. And, I respect that. But if you want bigger legs, you're going to have to man up, But yeah, that's pretty much my goals, my fitness goals for the most part. And yeah, I'm excited to share it with you guys, show you how stronger I get, how bigger I'm going to get, and leaner I'm going to get, right? All doing this naturally. I'm excited, dude. I really am. I just want to get stronger. I want to get better. And I just want to improve, right? And I just want to share it with you guys. But make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what are your goals this year, right? What do you plan on hitting? And yeah, have a good day, guys.